big and adventure bigger on the first ever Powerball Power Cruise on board Royal Caribbean's Brilliance of the Seas. Play Powerball today and enter to be one of the lucky winners of an exclusive adventure of a lifetime. You'll enjoy private concerts featuring the Goo Goo Dolls and Flo Rida, and even get a shot at $150,000 in cash prizes on board. But the only way to join Powerball's biggest adventure yet is to enter when you play Powerball today.
Hello. It's like, I don't even know the words no more. But what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys are having a good start to the week. I hope you guys are ready for Valentine's Day, or maybe you already celebrated Valentine's Day this past weekend. But if you are not, anyway, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I just want to say that it's good to be back to YouTube. As you guys know, last week I had gallbladder surgery, so Mikkel and I could not record this past Thursday. And I'm trying to get through this video today, but I am feeling so much better. I made a video I actually didn't make a video. I was live on YouTube because they were saying you can now stream from your phone. So I said, hey, why not? Let's do it. So, I did an update on there. If you want to hear about my my update and all of that stuff, you can watch the previous video that's on YouTube right now. But I do want to say thank you to all those who called me, text me, sent messages, and came to the house to check on me. Thank you all so much. And I'm ready to get back into the swing of the YouTube thing. I was supposed to do a shout out last week, but I forgot to do it because sometimes we just jump straight into the video. But I do want to give a shout out to my girl Tamika1003, who is now starting her YouTube journey. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the name Tamika1003 on a lot of your favorite YouTubers' videos. And Tamika is one of the most supportive YouTube viewers that I know. She comes to our cookouts. She donates to when we, have GoFundMes. She is just one of the best supporters you can ever have. And I would like for all of our supporters to support her and go over to her YouTube channel, Skinny Girl and My VSG Body. I hope I said it right. If I didn't say it right, it's definitely, the link will be inside the more info box. And Tamika is, she's doing her videos on her journey into her new body. And I believe she's lost about 50 pounds so far. So congratulations to you, Tamika. And thank you for calling and checking on me to see how I was doing. There's too many voices. Who is that? Hey. Don't talk to my cat like that, Morgan. You talking to white cat? I said, don't talk to my cat like that. Yeah. You don't want me to talk to your daughter like that. She's a fucking rat. But shout out to you, Tamika, and good luck on your YouTube journey. And I look forward to watching and sharing your videos. And she is a mess. She's right there. They're running the boarding house over here. Yeah. And yeah, please say a prayer for my mom. I don't even want to get into my mom, but my mom is definitely in need of prayers. I've been really quiet and stuff. Again, I just asked for you guys to pray for my mom. Thank you guys. So yeah, that was my weekend. How was your weekend? It was good. I had a nice. I didn't do anything on Saturday. I did some running. Oh no, I slept half the day. Like literally slept half the day. Saturday? I didn't leave out of the house until probably around, I want to say around 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. I just was like, but it was raining and stuff. So, but when I left out, it wasn't raining anymore. Okay. Yeah, it was fine when I left out. I just had a good weekend. I went. Yeah, Saturday was good. How weekends are boring. Did you make it to that service yesterday? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I can't. Listen, I didn't even want to talk about that part. Listen, so I'm gonna tell them what you brought up. So I went to church. Of course, I went to church yesterday, and we had dinner after church. And I'm getting to that age where I've kind of always been like that, but it's kind of getting like a little because I'm getting older. Yeah. So I can't really hold stuff in for a long period of time. So we ate, and as I'm sitting there after we finished eating at church, and everybody mingling and talking, I'm talking, and I'm like, Nikki, my stomach hurts. And she starts laughing. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to go to the second service at the other church because I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. And I'm one of those people that I like to be home when I go to the bathroom. Unless you can't, but then you gotta. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to meet you up at the church. Well, I'm driving and my stomach was like knocking. So Kevin's house is in between my church and my house. So I said, well, Kevin's house it is. Yeah, I got to Kevin's door. Kevin and a couple other people were in the living room talking. I went right past them. I said, I'll be right back. I went upstairs. Luckily, Kevin has two bathrooms in his house. One on the second and one on the third floor. I had to come over to the third floor. I had my suit and everything on. I came downstairs after I was done. All disheveled and stuff. And Kevin said, "But you gotta take off all your clothes to go to the bathroom." Okay. Kevin, button this for me. You button that for me. Okay. That bitch got loose in there. But I don't want to ruin nobody's dinner or breakfast or lunch. Listen, I said, you know what it was? It was one of those thank God moments. I know somebody. Yes. Because I wouldn't have made it home. We both been. I had to pull over on the side of the road. Not to take a shit, for sure. I wasn't going to shit on myself. Side of the road. I don't want to talk about. You think this 30-something-year-old man's going to shit on himself? Hell no, nobody should. No. Somebody. If you have to, if I didn't know nobody, I'd have to pull over somewhere in a wooded area and go to the bathroom. And I just had to say, Lord, you know my pain. But listen, okay? I said, thank you, Jesus. I know somebody. And I came, and of course, he conquered. I conquered. Oh, yes. And I was up there for a long time. Yes, I know. I said, what is he up there doing? Because nobody's upstairs. Nobody. I ran right past y'all. So I'll be right back. I don't even think I said hi. Did I say hi? You spoke. Yeah, I spoke. Yeah, right on going. So, it came out today, before we get to the Grammys, because that's a big thing. And I want y'all talk.
UC High Performance Heating and Air Conditioning techs and vans all over town, making customers happy. Call High Performance right now and save thousands of dollars per season with special interest financing on a high-efficiency hot water boiler. High Performance will make you as happy as Harold.
Came out today, before we get to the Grammys, because that's a big thing. And I bought y'all toilet paper too. My devils was in the bag. Really? Yes. Yesterday. Yes. You didn't see that black? No. Oh yeah. Oh, no, man. I went right next door and got that toilet paper. Mm-hmm. What? I am a man that comes. I didn't even know that you had something in your hand. Yes, I did. I just seen the suit, that's all. I left it up here for y'all. Oh, as a gift. Well, thank you. Thank you. That's just like asses in here. He told me. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of asses in this house. And I'm sure around me he's a whole lot of it. Oh, no. Okay. Because that's a big ass. So before goes in on that ass. Do you ever hear them? Have you guys subscribed to the Screwman Show yet? If you're watching us for the first time, I hope that you have clicked that subscribe button. I'm not talking about that. I hope that you click that subscribe button. And please share this video on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you choose to share our videos. The first topic we're going to start with is not the Grammys. We are going to start with Nick Cannon. Because it came out today that Nick Cannon, he went to his Facebook page and his Instagram page and posted that he is quitting America's Got Talent. Now, Nick Cannon had a Showtime special. I don't know if it aired yet. I haven't watched it. It's Nick Cannon comedy. He was just saying that basically he is not going to allow NBC to hold over his head what he can say and what he can't say. And because of that, and because they held him hosting America's Got Talent in his face by threatening to let him go for some of the disparaging things he might have said about NBC, but it was a part of his comedy. He said that he would rather quit because he is a boss and you can't fire a boss. So he said that he don't think he's coming back to America's Got Talent, which is on NBC. It's a great show that comes on during the summertime.
He's like the Ryan Seacrest of the show, right?
Yes. And I mean, he was saying that since he's been hosting America's Got Talent, NBC took his nigger card.
That's what card?
Nigger card, or his black card. Basically, that's what he said. But
meaning that
I guess they like changed him, and censored and changed him. But Nick Cannon, I don't look at him as no G or no.
Me neither.
Like you're a black man that's doing your damn thing, and he's been doing it for a while.
I heard that.
Me too.
It was a gunshot. I wonder if I feel like I don't watch America's Got Talent, never did. But I wonder if him feeling that way. I don't know, because I'm thinking like, well, the black. I mean, we listen, but I don't know Nick Cannon's name being that big in the black community. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know him to be that big of a name in the black community. Not saying that we disowned him, but I feel like, him and what's his name, Terrence J, are kind of like in the same boat. They went from a predominantly African American audience to this big level when Terrence J left BET 106 Park and stepped up to E! News when he took over from Ryan Seacrest. I wonder if Terrence J feels as though E! News took his black card, or does he feel as though I stepped up? I was promoted. You know what I mean? Like, I think anybody in Nick Cannon's position, or any one of us, would say, I would love to host a job on NBC. That's NBC. That's one of the biggest networks in the world. Not in America, in the world. Like, and you host, like you said, a very, very popular show on that network. I don't know why he thinks that somehow NBC took his black card. Maybe he introduced him to a bigger audience.
Yeah, because he was already doing his thing, like he was doing movies and shows. But Nick Cannon has a great personality,
right?
And
he does.
And he's very good with children, and he's supportive of everybody that comes on the show. But I don't look at it as, he's not a black man. They don't take his card.
I don't watch the show, but I just don't feel like somebody like Nick Cannon can have his black card taken away, because I think that if anything, they introduced him to an even bigger audience. Because yes, he was on Nickelodeon. I remember him. He was on All That, whatever the case may be. Then he moved on over to MTV, but he was still with the younger crowd. I think when he went to NBC, it introduced him to an even older crowd.
National TV and free TV, and everybody liked him.
Older people like stuff like that.
And then not only that, he was with Mariah Carey, and everybody was
that's two kids with her.
Yeah, he married to her, and all of that. People was thinking that it wasn't gonna last, but he had a lot of things to elevate his career. And then, like with the success of America's Got Talent, he got his show on MTV. What's the name of the show? I love the Wild 'N Out, because they watch it all the time here. And I mean, they show reruns of it, and he got like maybe 5 or 6 seasons. But Nick Cannon, nobody never looked at you and said like, "Oh yeah, they took his black card."
Yeah.
Like I don't know why it was a joke. I don't find Nick Cannon's comedy funny.
Me neither.
He's not even that funny on his show.
Me neither. I never thought.
But I like to watch it.
But I mean, he's very successful.
Yeah.
And the same way Donald Trump can make it to be president, you cannot have to be too funny and make it like Nick Cannon did, because I don't think it's funny at all. Just like I don't think D.L. Hughley is funny.
Oh, I think he's funny. He's real.
You're one of the first people I've heard in a long time say they thought D.L. Hughley was funny.
He's real. And I loved his show, The Hughley.
I didn't say he wasn't real. I
They
said he
need to
wasn't
put
funny.
that on fucking, what you call it?
He was one of the least favorites, in my opinion, on Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, I mean, but he was still funny.
I guess.
Oh, don't do DL like that.
I did it.
Do you know he used to come on Comic View? You never said he was funny?
Never did.
Oh, wow.
I thought if anybody was on, well, he was a host. Oh, no, he didn't host. No, but he
was just like a comic.
maybe when years ago, but I just feel like once some people, I don't know, maybe when he was during his earlier days, but I just, now, I wouldn't even think to go see anything with him in it. Like, he's not one of those people I would go see. Like, I don't think Steve Harvey's funny.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he's funny. I don't think Steve Harvey's funny at all. I think Cedric the Entertainer he has some funny moments, but I think he's funnier than the two of them.
I think he's funny as an actor more than.
I think Steve Harvey.
Good too. Yeah.
Steve Harvey, to me, I feel like Steve Harvey plays a lot with his face, which gets the audience laughing. Like he does a lot what I do. Like I went to. You remember? I didn't know you when I was going to ask. Yeah, I did know you. Yeah. Well, anyway, I went to the world famous Walnut Street Theater here in Philadelphia, and I went for 2 years. And you're taught a lot, and one of the things that you're taught as an actor is physical comedy, using your body, and sometimes you don't even have to say anything. And I noticed that a lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, Miguel, it's not even what you're saying; it's how you're looking at somebody," and that's all physical comedy. And I feel like Steve Harvey does a lot of that, and that's what people get a kick out of him with. But I feel like, and I say that because I went to acting school, so I know what he's doing. But I feel like a lot of stuff he says is not that funny, and I think he uses like a lot of facial expressions, and he'll like even on Family Feud, like if somebody says something stupid, he'll look off to the side, and the audience will bust out laughing. But as an actor, I get it. And
I think he's real hilarious on Family Feud because some of the answers really.
Like some of those people on Family Feud are just goofy. Like some of the stuff they say, you'd be like, why would I even bring you on the show with me? You're embarrassing our family.
That's what the show is looking for.
Yeah, goofy. Yeah, your family should come.
Can you imagine? Well, we'll win $20,000 if you get me there for less money. Because I don't play no games that come together number one.
Well, they will all use you. Who would you take on Family Feud if you had to go?
Me, Gigi, Nina, Sam for the goofiness.
No, I replace Sam with your mom. Because your mom, how many family members?
I think that
no, I mean all of them in there. 5. No, how many to be at the test? The thing, 5. So use Nina, Gigi, your mom, not Sam, and one other person.
I wouldn't pick Amber.
No, not Amber.
Jeremy, because he would come up with something stupid.
Yeah.
Let me stop talking about my family like that.
I love you, Jeremy, but sometimes you don't think.
Oh, my God. Survey said.
Why the fuck would you say that? What? I thought it was.
Well, then
and you think about Sam? Oh, my God. No, maybe you should take Sam. Another one.
Oh, God.
Oh, this house is a riot. Sam is his older brother. I don't think y'all met Sam. Sam used to come on our videos years ago and mess with you. And if you remember the man who used to live in the basement, he would walk by and go in the basement. Before he went in the basement, he would knock his head off. That's his brother. Oh, God. Yeah, that's Sam. If you can bring 6 people, bring Sam. Those are the things.
We're not going to do my family. But I mean, Nick Cannon, Junior
Nick on the show, like Family Feud, and y'all could be the inaugural family. If he could do that. Nick Cannon.
What?
Like a Family Feud type show, and y'all be the inaugural family on the show.
Yeah, but he's not doing no Family Feud. But I think he probably would be able to host.
If Steve Harvey was to like,
in about
step
7
down,
years.
I can see that for Nick Cannon.
Steve Harvey ain't going nowhere.
No, because that's a check.
Yeah, him and Steve Harvey, they both work hard. When you think about it, all these different. Steve Harvey got another fucking show coming on NBC.
Whatever happened with that show with him and Tamar?
Tamar's supposed to be, her show's supposed to come out this September or something like that. It's not supposed to be no trial like some of the shows do. She's supposed to have her own show.
Like a talk show or a reality show?
I think it's a talk show. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how she's going to do. It's going to be nice.
If it's like a talk show, maybe she can have you on as a guest.
She wouldn't bring me.
Y'all can talk about your problems.
We don't have no problems.
Yeah.
People seem to think that.
Differences.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't have no differences. First, I have apologies, and then I have some things to say.
You have apologies.
Yeah, I do. But that's all.
I know that's right. You better be maturing, because I ain't not.
No, I do. As a friend, I do have some about it.
You know why I said what I said? Because you said what you said.
She said a lot.
She said a lot. I said it was spite.
Yes, a lot.
And she said a lot of stuff when she was angry. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when you say stuff when you're angry, you meant it, and you always meant it. So guess what? I meant what I said. I'll take it back if you apologize to me first. But as a matter of fact, like I said, she never did anything to me. If she apologized to you first, I'll take it back. If she don't apologize to you, I'm never taking it back. But I love her and I pray for her.
Yeah.
But I won't take that.
But I think it's good she's gonna get her shot. And I hope she do other things. Damn, why you bring that up? Now I'm thinking stuff. Okay, so let's talk about it's like, you know how that Band-Aid bitch, you just unpeeled it, like, okay. So can we talk about
I never had a Band-Aid. I never had a I'm that mom that takes you to the doctors. Are you sure that hurts? Because it don't look like it hurt. Come on, let's go.
Can we talk about the 2017 Grammy?
Yes, we can.
So last night was the 59th annual Grammy Awards. And this was a show that I enjoyed from beginning to end. This is like one of the first Grammys where I feel like
the whole thing.
Yeah,
I literally accepted the whole thing.
Yeah. And I mean, you got a little bit of everything. And this time they included gospel. And I say, thank God, finally, but it only came from a rapper,
which I was even more impressed with. Like, well, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. So, last night, the biggest categories, 3 of them went to Adele. She won Album of the Year, she won Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. And Chance the Rapper won Best New Artist. And those are all general categories. And if you're not familiar with, that's why it's called the Big Four. And normally they're giving out last during the show, but I noticed that they've been starting with Best New Artist. So it was good to see, first of all, Chance the Rapper accept his award, and he kept giving thanks to God. And not 10 seconds after that, they tried to start playing that man off the fucking stage. And Grammys, let me tell you something. This is a Best New Artist category. Let that artist, whoever he or she may be, let them get up there and say whatever the hell they want to say. Those are Grammys where you should not be trying to cut them off. You don't know how long it took for somebody to get to where they are to be on that stage. So let them say what they have to say. And if you want to praise God, let him praise God.
I don't think they were cutting him off because he was praising God, but I do think that they didn't give him enough time.
No,
I just felt like they didn't give him enough time at all. And like you said, you don't need to cut people off. Especially that. Like, I feel like he had just gotten on stage, and before you knew it, they were playing the music. Like, it just was so intimate. But I don't think they were doing it. I think they were doing it simply because they just were like, okay, we need you to hurry up. Because the show did go over.
Yeah, but that was good. It should always go over. It's the Grammys. You guys get 3.5 hours. Just put it from 8 to 12, just in case. Adele opened up the show with Hello. No, I just was not impressed. I mean, I love Hello. I love the song. She can sing. Just like, no, you don't want to open up the Grammys with that depressing song. I don't care how big of a year the song had. You need to open it with like a bam, like, bitch, this the Grammys. Welcome to the Grammys and all this and that. But I think James Corden, he made up for Adele right after that. And he is fucking funny.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I kept trying to figure out who is this that I'm looking at on my TV.
Yeah.
Because I knew his face, but I couldn't recognize where I knew him from. Mm-hmm. So then when he came out and his thing got stuck, and I'm like, wait, did they really, like, he really can't, like, oh my God, they're really fucking up. So when he climbed over the thing, I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I know he's about to make a joke about it. And then when he fell, I'm like, wait. I didn't think it was a skit. I thought he really fell. I'm like, oh my God, this man is about to sue. And then when he got up and rolled down the steps, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a skit. Because the way he just rolled down the steps, this is a skit.
He had it together.
But I felt like he did it. Now listen, for a couple years now, we've been seeing LL
for 10 damn years.
And for the past 5, I was getting tired of seeing LL. But I feel like this was a great change. Like, no shade to LL. He did his thing for 10 years. But James Corden, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like he not only, he made it his own, and he made it fun. Like, he made it funny. Like, I just really enjoyed him and his jokes. I just thought he did a good job. I really did.
Yeah, he has a show, I believe it's the Late Late Show, that comes on CBS. But he's been hosting a couple things, but he has all of these viral videos with the carpool karaoke thing.
Which that's what I realized where I knew him from, because I don't know him from nothing else but that.
So yeah, but he's coming along, like, to come from the United Kingdom coming over here. He's making big waves.
Can I just happy for him? The carpool karaoke thing, I think, is genius. And I love how he has, or whoever created that show was able Is the show, is that carpool karaoke?
It's like a segment
on Late Late Show. Right.
Yeah.
I feel like whoever created that segment, it was just genius. And because I've been seeing that carpool karaoke for a few years now, and it's like every time I see it, he has a bigger and bigger and bigger celebrity. Like when he went to the White House and did Michelle Obama and Missy Elliott, I was just like, oh my God. But it's like it's getting really, really big. And what I enjoyed about his thing last night at the Grammys was when he did the carpool karaoke thing, and I was just like, because it wasn't until that moment, I think later on, when I really kind of like really got into like, oh my God, that really is the guy from carpool karaoke. So when he did it and he got all the people to come, I was like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. But you know what it made me think of? When Ellen did the pizza thing at the Oscars a few years ago. And I was like, because that was classic. That was really classic. But I felt like this was a little bit better than the pizza thing, even though the pizza thing was great.
Yeah, and I love that song, Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, even though none of them knew the words except for Neil Diamond.
And mind you, the words is right there in front of me.
Right in front of him. And they knew not to hand the microphone to who?
Gina.
Yeah. She was having the time. She didn't want that microphone to her. She just was like,
Because you know.
because you know. But they said, Blue Ivy ran over to give her the right note. They said, no.
She enjoyed herself.
But you know what I loved about that moment when her and the little girl ran over? Because I thought it was great that Jay-Z allowed her to run over and do that. But then when I saw later on, there was a video that was posted where she was telling him that she watches his show and that she has him on her iPad. So she knew who he was.
Wow.
So that's why she ran over, because she knew who he was and she knew the show. And I was like, oh my God, it's so decent. Like, so now we know what Beyonce watches with her daughter. Carpool karaoke. And you know what would be so great is if he could get Beyonce and Blue Ivy on the show. Or just Blue Ivy.
Around
She knew who he was.
On the Christmas edition.
Right.
It's going to happen.
I thought that was so awesome. Like, I thought that was so awesome because you could tell that she really wanted to be a part of it. She ran right over.
And they knew not to touch.
And they knew. No, they all did, because they all got excited. And Jennifer Lopez was like, oh my God. They said no, but she ran over to get J-Lo on the right note. I said, you know what? That's just like Beyonce's daughter. That's just like Beyonce. It was still the show. She stole that segment. She ran right over. She saved the day. Yeah. Because everybody was like, wait, how did y'all not know this popular song, the words in his right finger? But Blue Ivy, I love that moment. I thought that was a great moment.
Yeah, and the weekend he performed with Dan Punk. I enjoyed the first 2-3 minutes I enjoyed. Then it got boring. Cause I was like, oh my God, the same electrolytes, he's saying the same stuff. This should have been over. But I'm really liking the weekend. And every time I hear his voice, I can't stop thinking about Michael Jackson. Every time I hear him, I would really love for him to do like Michael Jackson's slow songs, not his rock songs, and I would love to hear him do maybe a couple, like an EP, but I don't think he will probably get the clearance to do it. But he sounds so much like the young Michael Jackson. I guess you're not here for that. You don't see it.
No, not even for the young Michael Jackson. I feel like definitely not for the young Michael Jackson. But I feel like the weekend performances be boring. Like that performance last night was boring to me.
That was one of his best intros, cause
I'm sure it was, but the performance itself to me was very boring. I didn't enjoy it. I feel like that was one of those bathroom break performances.
Damn, and the show had just started.
Didn't it? You know what's another bathroom break for me?
What?
No shit. Lady.
I was wrestling, and the microphone kept messing up too. Because I kept saying, why is she sharing a fucking microphone?
I felt like, what are they talking about? What are they saying? Hurry up and shit this.
I'm mad that Lady Gaga do her own thing.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
They always try to mesh these different people from different.
Like Alicia Keys and that girl.
But the song was kind of cute, but I just didn't.
Yeah, neither did I. Don't say anything.
Oh my God.
Listen, hey,
she wasn't that bad. Because
normally, okay, because when she was pregnant, ooh wait, baby, it's like that baby was sitting right on the chords.
So what else was? Carrie Underwood and Keith Urban, they performed together. I kind of like their performance.
That was another bad.
But it was different because normally you hear country, and this was like a little pop song. I said okay, but I want when Carrie Underwood, when she goes to pop, if she ever crosses. I want her to have the best fucking producers to match her voice because I think it's time. Like her country songs normally cross over to the pop channels, but I want her to do like a pop, something pop like how Taylor Swift has done. I would love to see Carrie Underwood venture into and do it while she's still young. Ed Sheeran, he performed also on Saturday Night Live. He performed at the Grammys. I think I'm starting to sway to him because at first he was being somebody I've changed the channel.
Yeah. Well, I definitely changed it with him.
You changed it.
I definitely did. I didn't even bother to get up. I just changed it. I said, you know what? I had to leave after break, so I'm changing the channel.
And Kelsey Ballerini and Lucas Graham, they did a song in the middle of the stage. I enjoyed Lucas more than I enjoyed the other girl. And then let's say like
The one who say, that one?
I don't know. The song was cute, where they messed them up again. And before you know it was 9 o'clock. And you say Miss Tina come out there. I said, why the fuck is Miss Tina out there?
Well, I had saw her, see, because I pay attention. I had saw her when she went to her seat.
Oh.
The camera was panning and you see her go to sit down. And then it went to something and then they came back and said Beyonce's mom and then she was on stage. And I was like, oh. Because she wasn't out there the whole time, which is Jay-Z and Blue.
Mm-hmm. And then Miss Tina, she went up there. She talked about, her daughters winning Grammys. Did y'all do all Grammys today? Yeah, all of them. She said that's not even in the script. That's all. Go ahead, Miss. You gotta be proud of
She
you.
was talking about Destiny's Child and Solange. All my daughters have Grammys.
Oh, I didn't even hear and notice that part. I thought she was just saying that.
No, she was talking about all of them. Because if you notice, she called, Kelly's her daughter too. She called
Yes. But
all of them. They all have Grammys.
Except for
She wasn't talking about there. I bet you Miss Tina signed that sticker for Farrah's luggage too that day.
She never got it.
She never got it.
Oh! So Beyonce performed. Now, in the beginning,
Oh my God.
in the beginning,
Oh my God.
I kept thinking,
It's the beginning.
is Beyonce on the stage or not? Okay, because I kept seeing all of this different imagery. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then every time you thought she was about to sing, bitch, it was more imagery. It was more. And this is, I only watched this one time. And then I think Blue was running around in the circles. And I'm like, okay, this is decent. But I kept thinking, what is she going to do?
It took me back to when she performed Girls Run the World.
With the screen and all of that. And then a couple more minutes of the imagery.
Minutes.
Yeah. She started.
Not seconds.
I'll probably exaggerate.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Because she kept
Because at one point, I'm going to wait till you finish. But like I told my coworker today, I was like, it was something like the road. Ooh, I'm supposed to spit it out, not swallow. Listen, I was telling my coworker today that, listen, Beyonce, the intro took off for me. But go ahead.
Yeah, but then you had the poetry going on from
Way too long.
from her the Lemonade HBO special, and I mean it played throughout both performances. So eventually Beyonce starts performing, and I believe there's this huge table, and she has about 30 girls at the table, and everybody's choreography was on point. It was beautiful. Awesome. Oh, awesome.
That's how you do it.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
And you know they practice that.
That's how you do it, Kevin. Okay? Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off because this is your girl.
That's
This
your
is
girl.
my girl. That's how you do it. Listen. So, because now I'm getting emotional. So, she finally she appears. And, I mean, as she's walking past them, they're all just like something from like Coming to America, like when or from The Lion King, when the king and the queen walk by, and everybody's just, all in sync with each other. It's just like, But I just kept thinking when she walked to that chair, I just kept thinking about Michael Jackson and that meme that they were showing when Michael Jackson had messed his foot up, and they was like, Beyonce's gonna be just like this, and she kind of really did, like the same thing with Michael Jackson. But the moment
That cheerleading back, she fucking tried.
I said, wait, I'm trying to make sure if it's really leaning back or is this some type of camera trick. But it was really leaning back. And I said to myself, Jesus, if something happens, I don't see nobody under that chair.
But I think it had like a little stop.
It was, but I just felt like, yes.
Because you don't want
nothing to happen. Not even just with Beyonce, but just with anybody. You don't want to see anybody that's a risk taker, especially when you got kids. And I felt like, wow, girl, you really, really. But as the performance went on, I'm like, oh my God, this is Beyonce, and she's up there pregnant, and she's fat as hell in a beautiful way. And she's letting us all know, y'all will never, ever, ever deny my pregnancy ever again.
Yes.
This is me.
She was up there as a golden goddess.
And then she starts walking off, and they come down, and the flowers from the whole thing where she announced, they just start appearing. And then she starts performing one of my favorite songs off of Lemonade, Sandcastles.
It was a beautiful performance.
It was.
And I think that was Beyonce's best solo. Yes, I sure did. Her best solo Grammy performance. And I think it was even better than Dangerously in Love. And I always think that was one of her best because she had the people dancing in the background to as she sang.
Like a portrait.
Yes.
A moving portrait.
Yep. And then at the end, the fucking bird comes out. Nobody has ever topped that ending ever. And then she had to end on that extra little note at the end and eat the bird seed and all that stuff. But it was beautiful. And I mean, everybody was on their feet. And you got, man, I don't want to get emotional. You got people that really love Beyonce. And then you got people that really love to hate Beyonce. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, just why do y'all hate her so much? She is really doing her damn thing. And for her to be doing her thing, I think people should be proud of her and the impact that she has. Because, I mean, everybody was on their fucking feet after she finished singing. Everybody.
But there was a story and a message behind her performance, which made it very long. But it was a message behind her story and her performance, and it was just like, wow, to really go from the Beyonce who performed with Prince back in 2004 and to the Dangerously in Love that same night to this Beyonce who's on the Grammy stage, pregnant as hell, giving you a live performance, no dancing, no, she's just singing. It's like, well, and she's pregnant, and she's singing, and it's like, this is what I have evolved. This is what I've become. And I posted on Instagram, I said, this is the Beyonce. Naturally, I did not actually see that particular Beyonce from last night. But I said, this is the Beyonce that so many years ago that I was standing for. So many years ago, this is the Beyonce that I knew was coming. I didn't know how she was going to come. I didn't know what it was going to look like when she came. But this is why I was standing so hard for her, because it was like, it's like every time I turned around, every time she did something or came out with something new, to me, I felt like it was better than the last. And I just saw her, she kept evolving. Like, I have all her concert DVDs. So when you take, we don't have Formation yet. But when you take Beyonce live in Wembley, and then you go live in Wembley, so just a few years later, the Beyonce Experience, and then you go from live in Wembley to Formation, it's like, whoa! Like, she's transformed. It's like, she's transformed not just as a singer, but just an overall entertainer that she can literally come up on a stage and stand there, and people just like, oh my God, that's Beyonce.
Yeah, but see, she as a performer, she's great, the entertainer, and all of that. But I think I know what it is that's stopping her from getting those Grammy, that main Grammy. I think it's lyrics. And I think, like, yes, she has great meanings, but I think what the Grammys are looking for is the lyrical, it's like a different lyrical message to the music. That's why I think Adele, I can't even get this shit out. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I think Adele is winning like that. Because when I listen to, we all listen to Beyonce's Lemonade. It had a great message and everything. But the reason why she didn't beat Adele is because Adele's songs, lyrically, have a different message, and like the way she performs her songs, that's why I think that Adele won. But I think that Beyonce really should have won album of the year because I didn't see Adele winning album of the year. First of all, there hasn't really been that much talk about Adele.
The only song I know from her album is Hello.
Yeah, that one song solidified her whole album.
I would have to disagree with you on lyrics because I feel like okay, scratch all those other albums that she was nominated for album of the year and didn't win, whatever the case may be. I feel like Lemonade alone really transcended. It became this anthem of 2016 for women all over the world, not just for black women, but for women as a whole. So much so that you really had to, when she did that HBO special, a lot of us didn't understand what the fuck was going on, including myself. I'm like, I don't understand this. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again. I really don't get it. But once you went back and you watched it again, or if you went back and you actually listened to the album, you understood what was going on. And I feel like lyrically, even if you didn't like the message or the whole pro women or pro black or whatever the case may be, you could not doubt the fact that Lemonade was something that we never in a million years would have saw coming from somebody like Beyonce, who gave us Crazy in Love and Single Ladies. Even me as a fan, I'm like, I saw something coming from her, but I just could not see something like Lemonade. And I feel like as much as Adele is a big fan of Beyonce's, and as much as I love the fact that Adele loves Beyonce, I really believe in my heart that Adele thought in her heart, I don't deserve this. This really does belong to Beyonce. I'm glad y'all gave it to me, but I really do believe that this belongs to Beyonce because of the fact that what Beyonce put out, no other artist last year even came close to putting out something like this. And like Adele said, you showed us something and you gave us something that we never, ever, ever saw from somebody like you because you're so damn private. But you gave us something that none of us even expected. I think that the Grammys, I think they threw a little shade at Beyonce, and I say this because I feel like she was good enough to win Best Urban Album, but she wasn't good enough to win Album of the Year. Like, I feel like that was a little slap in the face. Like, we can't give you both. If we're gonna give you one, we're gonna give you.
But everybody else won. Adele won her pop category. Another, I think he was a country singer. He won in his category. The only people that didn't win was Drake and Justin Bieber because Adele beat him in that category.
I guarantee you that if you did a poll, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, Lemonade should have beat. What's her name? What was her?
Adele, 25.
Now listen, she Lemonade lost. I was not happy about it losing, but I didn't stress over it because I said to myself, if Lemonade had to lose, I'm glad it lost to Adele because Adele is an artist that you don't see very often. And so when you have an artist like her come around, now listen, she's an artist that you don't see very often, but we got a lot of Adeles in our community. Jasmine Sullivan, Jill Scott. We got a lot of Adeles that are not recognized. But that's for another video. But I feel like somebody like Adele that you don't see very often, I'm glad that she was honored and recognized for her work because she wasn't just honored for what was the catchiest on the fucking radio, like some other artists, but she was honored for her pure work. But I'm happy that because I felt in my heart that if it wasn't going to be Beyonce, it had to be Adele. And I'm glad that Adele, took that moment to give to Beyonce because you can tell that she really, really genuinely loves Beyonce. But even though I'm happy Adele did all of that, because I'm happy that she did all that, I kind of wish that she kind of would have, that moment, I kind of wish that she would have allowed that moment to be just for her.
What you mean?
Like when
for Adele?
For Adele. Like when she gave Beyonce the praise at the end, I love the fact that she gave Beyonce the praise at the end, but something in the back of my mind was saying to myself, don't even say that about Beyonce. Wait till you get into the press room and say that about Beyonce. Because this right now is your moment. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I feel like that should have been solely her moment. But that was a genuine emotion that came out of her. And, I mean, one of these days Beyonce is going to get it. I don't know for what, because I don't know how she's going to really top Lemonade. But then again,
Beyonce will definitely top Lemonade. And Beyonce is an album that definitely should have won. I thought that Lemonade would win this one, but it did not.
Beyonce was
the only thing I can think about is lyrics. And when it comes to album of the year, you gotta think about all of that. You're thinking about the message behind the songs themselves, the lyrics behind the songs, the production, all of that.
What if it comes out that Adele won Beyonce by like one vote?
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. But Beyonce is definitely she's going to top herself because she does it every time. And she's young. She's only 35 years old. So she has a chance to just keep putting out great music. I feel like Beyonce is definitely one of Beyonce's masterpiece albums, and there's no way I know she can album Lemonade because Lemonade is one of the least albums I've ever listened to. So I know she can bring it better than Lemonade. But the impact of Lemonade, I'm surprised it didn't win.
Right. Because it's crazy because I don't even think when Lemonade came out, I don't even think that it would be such a big impact the way it was. You know what I mean? And I think maybe because it was my ignorance because of the fact I'm not a woman. Yeah. So I didn't see it from a woman's standpoint. So I'm like, oh, this is a great album, but I'm not seeing it from a woman's standpoint like Beyonce's seeing it from and like other women are seeing it from. But once I really started to, and I'm like, wow, this is really like that. Even just with Formation, like I thought Formation was just a catchy song, but then I started realizing, no, she's really telling not bitches, but she's really telling people, it's time to get the fucking Formation. Okay? It's time to get in Formation. And when that whole situation happened at the Super Bowl, I said, okay, she got a problem on her hands now. Because if a song like this can get so many upset, and all she's doing is telling people to get information, she got a problem on her hands.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing, Beyonce will be definitely inspired to put out something better and to never for you guys to see her with tears in her eyes because she didn't win a Grammy. It lit a fire in her. I know it did. And I don't think she was crying because Adele talked to her. No, she was crying because she thought that was her award, and she didn't get it. The only thing we do is inspire you to do better. And speaking of better,
and she will.
She will. And speaking of better, before I get into that, I just want to congratulate, because people were saying that Drake didn't win. Drake won 2 Grammys. He won Best Rap Song, and I think Best Rap Performance for Hotline Bling.
There's a lot of Grammys that are won off the show.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce won one of her awards off
Best
the show.
Music Video.
Yeah. And then she won another one on the show. So now she's up to 22 Grammys.
Yes. That's fucking phenomenal.
That's Beyonce.
And Layla Hathaway, she won 2 Grammys. One for her live album, which is amazing. And something y'all don't know is that when I was going through the house fire situation, Layla Hathaway's live album is something I listen to all the time. And I just love that people just donated to her to help her make this album. And look how it's paid off. It won her a Grammy. And she won a Grammy for remaking Angel by Anita Baker. And Solange won for Best R&B Performance for Cranes in the Sky. And we all know Adele swept those categories. And Chance the Rapper won. He took home 3 Grammys last night. So,
can I talk about Chance the Rapper too?
Sure.
Because I
want to talk about Rihanna.
Yeah, I loved. First of all, I don't know Chance the Rapper's music that well, so that's my ignorant part to him. But when he first won and he started praising God, and I'm just like, that's right. And then when he won again and he did it again, I'm like, yo, like this, it's giving me goosebumps because it's rare that you hear somebody genuinely get on stage and praise the Lord the way he did. Like you hear people say, I just want to, first of all, I want to thank God, But last night for me, I was like, I'm getting goosebumps because I can genuinely tell that this man is really thanking and praising God for what it is that he's done for him in his life. I'm thanking Jesus for him. Like, thank you, Jesus. Then when he did the performance with Kirk Franklin and Tamla Mann, I'm like, yo, let me pay attention to Chance the Rapper. So, I posted about it. And people were leaving comments and they were like, listen, this guy, his album, he's talking a lot about God in his album. I'm like, where the hell have I been at? Like, this guy is like, he's all right. Like, I just genuinely love the fact that he just was like unashamed. He just, because you find so many young, especially young black who are ashamed or afraid to praise God. in public. And that really, really made me so proud and happy. I was just like, I thank you, Jesus, that you are not only opening doors for this guy, for this particular guy, but you're opening doors for him, and you are reminding him who it was that opened that door for him. And because you're reminding him, he's returning the favor by praising you and praising you on a national level, not just in church or in his band, on a national level. So for all those people out there who don't believe in you, who don't particularly care about praising, he was like, listen, he reminded me of that old saying, as for me and my house, we don't praise God up here. And I was like, that's a chance. You better do that. So it gave me that fire that I need to catch up on chances.
Yeah, and I was like, somebody check on Mikkel because they went in last night on that performance. And somebody else I want to talk about is Bruno Mars. I think he stole the fucking show last night.
Kevin!
He fucking did that. And if you do not have 24K magic,
he did that.
You are missing out on great music. I mean, he is a performer. Okay, Kevin,
he did it.
He is a performer. He fucking did that.
He did it.
And not enough people are talking about, come on, Kevin Chin. People are not talking enough about how he fucking did that shit twice.
He did it. I love both performances, but I particularly loved his performance. The first performance. I particularly loved that. And I didn't know that those guys with him, because they were at the Super Bowl with him too, I didn't know that they actually sang. I just thought they were like backup dancers. Yeah. I just feel like every time Bruno Mars steps on stage, he always lyrics with his vocal. Like that little man can sing. And he can sing, and he sounds so great when he sings. And another thing that I like about him is that when he performs, you can always tell he's having a good time. And that is what I love about live performers. Because if you ain't having a good time on that stage, there's no way on earth I'm going to be having a good time in my seat. And that's what I loved about him last night. Bruno Mars made me want to get the fuck up and start dancing.
Yes. I'm telling y'all this.
He did.
He is going to dominate the Grammys next year. He's going to be winning Grammys, and his tickets are on sale, which I did not know because the show is in October. And if he keep delivering performances like that, more people are like, when is he coming to town? And I have to get my ticket to go see Bruno Mars. His albums are already amazing. Orthodox Jukebox, and I can't remember the other one, but I have them. I just love his music, and I love the way he sings. But when he performs, it's always a great show, and he did that last night. So shout out to Bruno Mars. And something about Rihanna is they say that Rihanna is the most nominated. She had the most nominations, and to not win, she made history for that. But
that's shade, and I don't like that shade.
Yeah, but I have to say something to the Rihanna Navy. Is that Rihanna will have plenty more times and chances to put Grammys on her show. She is young. This is going to motivate her too to put out even better music than Anti. And what I love about Anti is that it is anti what Rihanna has done for the past 10 years. It was something different. It was something unique. Even from the album cover to when you turn on that album to when that album goes off. Rihanna has songs that has been played on the radio like she's just like a new artist. Like every time you hear, if you're not hearing Work, you're hearing Kiss It Better, you're hearing, oh my God, it's just so many fucking songs. Rihanna has a lot of songs on there that I love. And especially Love on the Brain. Oh my God, like how did she, I don't know, but Rihanna, bitch, keep bringing the fire. Because, she's somebody else that didn't win who I think she deserved at least one. But she did. She deserved at least one. But she did not win. But it's okay. You always get a chance to try again. Because Beyonce had that time before it came out where everybody thought it was the best thing, and the Grammys, they paid it no fucking mind. They ain't even nominated for anything. They said no. So, it's just a hiccup. Rihanna she will be over there. But can we talk about that song with Jay-Z and Beyonce?
I love it. I didn't hear the whole thing because they kept talking at work.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
They were talking to me while they knew I was listening to it. But from what I heard, so I could tell that I'm gonna, because I liked what I heard, like the minute that I heard. But how smart? The whole song is a DJ Khaled. Okay, because I was like, how smart is that for them to just release this right after the
Yeah, 21
Grammy?
Grammys. 21 Grammys.
What's 21 Grammys?
21 Grammys. Something that Jay-Z kept mentioning all of the song.
Okay, that's 21 Grammys, right?
They got, everybody got like 85 Grammys, man. Everybody got, I think that, I don't know. Maybe I was going to say put out too many albums.
But I will say this. Jay-Z is very deserving of his, because Jay-Z's been in the game for 20 years now, 20 plus years now, and Jay-Z, every album that Jay-Z has put out has gone to number one. All 12
Also, that's exactly what he boasts on the song.
Yep. Every last one of them has gone to number one. Not one album went platinum, and they all gone platinum. But Jay-Z has classics upon classics on every album. I've gone to multiple Jay-Z concerts. At one point, and I admitted this when I showed a few years back, at one point I had gone to more Jay-Z concerts than Beyonce concerts. Believe it or not, I had been to almost, and I kept saying to myself, oh my God, am I a Jay-Z fan or Beyonce fan? Because I keep going to his concert more than I'm going to hers. But every time he turned around, he had another concert. So anyway, even though I've been to all hers, but I just felt like, man, I want Jay-Z concerts. Even when he was at Powerhouse, I was like, oh my God, Jay-Z. That's the only reason why I went. That was my first Powerhouse. That was my first Powerhouse, and I went to Jay-Z. And I told you that was the night that family was killed. Yeah, Beyonce was there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I remember that.
That was the night her family was killed because it was coming all through my phone. But anyway, but Jay-Z is one of those people that is deserving of his Grammys. Like, he's one of those people that you're like, no, I don't believe that they just gave it to him because, he's one of those, when he first started out, he was one of those rappers that said what the fuck he wanted to say and said what was on his mind. And he got awarded for that. But it was so good. It was so good. You listen to a Jay-Z album now, or a Jay-Z song comes on the radio, especially when you go to a Jay-Z concert and he starts singing some of them old songs from like the early 2000s, late 90s, and you're like, oh my God, I remember I was in middle school. Literally middle school. I remember I just got to high school. Literally high school. And now I'm somebody's grandfather. Like, bitch, we are getting old. I mean, think about it. Jay-Z and I are only 20 years, or damn near 20 years apart. And we are both, he'll be 50 in 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're like almost 20 years apart. And like, we're actually, I remember there was and I'm only saying that because, and I know some people are like, well, y'all were always 22 years apart. Yeah, we were, but I'm saying that to say because I remember there was a time when Jay-Z was an adult and I was a child in middle school.
A hard knock.
Baby! I'm getting old. Literally.
So that's our talk on the Grammys. If you have something else to say about the Grammys, something that should have been discussed, drop it down in the comments down below. But before we get up out of here, I have to give a shout out to Trinity McRae, also Trinity McRae Fatu, who plays Naomi on WWE. She's been around in the WWE for about 7 years. She's been in NXT. She's been a ballet it's like a manager for one of the wrestlers, and to her being her own wrestler, to her being put in group. I mean, she has been through so many different changes, and during that whole time, she was a woman that has never won the women's championships at that time. It was always somebody new coming in, they get decided to. But with her, you always hear, oh my God, she's a future champion. Oh my God, she's the most athletic this, she does this, and she does that. But they would never give her opportunity until last night. She won the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And I was so happy. And I just cannot believe it because they always make her lose, and this time she won. And, I just want to give her a shout out because she's also been through with posting her picture and putting the wrong name in there, or somebody else did with her name. She's been through so much. She has persevered through so much, and it's just an inspiration to see. especially for young black girls that watch wrestling, that yes, we can be champions. We can get into wrestling. We can do things like that. I'm just so happy for her, and I hope that she enjoyed this moment. And I can't wait to see her go to WrestleMania in her hometown of Orlando with the championship belt. So shout out to Naomi. If you watch Total Divas, you might know her as Trinity, but she is Naomi. The wrestling character is Naomi. So I want to give her a shout out. Shout out to her. And thank you all for watching.
I want to give a shout out because I was thinking about this as soon as because I forgot, and I thought about it earlier, but then I forgot. So you said you want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox, y'all know Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black. So I was watching. Now it's very rare because I've got to that point where I don't really watch red carpets like that anymore. But I watched the Grammys red carpet last night, and Laverne Cox was on there, and I can't remember if he was being interviewed by Juliana Rancic or Ryan Seacrest. She was one of them. But she had talked about she had did something a while back that involved, I think, Beyonce or something like that.
Just that photo shoot that she did, like Tina Turner, Beyonce.
I'm not 100% sure if that was what it was, but she did something, and she was on the set of her show, and Beyonce sent her flowers with a handwritten note saying, how what a great job she did. And she had said how she had posted the picture, and she was like, the reaction of me in my dressing room from when I was reading the note was, she was like, I was stuck for like 10 minutes because to think that Beyonce not only saw what I did, but actually took the time to send me flowers and write a note to me. And I just got emotional because I was like, oh wow. So then as she's talking, she was like, I've never met Beyonce before, and I would just love to be like, if I met her, I would just go crazy like that. So I'm like, oh my God, I haven't met her. So then, whatever the case may be, so then today I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling and I see a picture of Beyonce and Laverne together, talk, and I'm like, oh my God, she's there. So then I go to her page and I'm reading or whatever the case may be. And I said to myself, and she was explaining how, she still couldn't believe, and mind you, that was the only picture she posted on her Instagram page from the Grammys, was her on the red carpet and her with Beyonce. I know that. So, and she posted multiple pictures with her and Beyonce on her page. So I was reading and she was like, I still cannot believe that this happened, this and the third. And it just instantly, as I was watching that today, took me back to when I first met Beyonce, and I was just like, it is really one of those moments that when you are in front of Beyonce, you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is Beyonce standing right in front of me. And she's talking to me. Like, that's how it is. So I felt where Laverne was coming from, and I just genuinely got so happy for her. And I was just like, oh my God. Because I had just watched her hours earlier saying how she never met her and she just hopes that she gets to meet her tonight. She was like, this is the first time I'll be in the same room with Beyonce. She was like, this is the first time I'll be in the same room with her. Like, I've never even been in the same room with her. And I was like, oh wow,
I'm surprised it's just now. Like,
I know, me too, because I just thought like, wow, first of all, for Beyonce to even send her those flowers with that note, I'm thinking like, damn, that's real personal. Like, I thought they didn't know. But she said they had never met. So
yeah, Laverne, if it's what I think it is, Laverne had did a photo shoot to like all the divas, and with her doing the photo shoot, she did the classic poses, the classic looks of all the women who had inspired her, and it was so decent. And I think that's what it was.
Last night. And she said that, she said that she was so shocked that she couldn't even get to her diva pose because she was just so shocked that she was taking a picture with Beyonce. And the funny thing is, on the red carpet, she said that whenever she does take pictures and stuff, she always thinks about Beyonce in her head and how Beyonce take pictures and stuff. And that's so decent. I felt did you post that picture? No, I screenshotted it because I just love that. Yeah. So if I ever get to meet Laverne, I'll say, Laverne, I know exactly how it was when we were there. And then we'll be able to talk about it.
And Laverne is still doing things because she got a show coming.
She kept, and after the picture, after she posted the picture, then she left under the thing. My show's coming on CBS. Somebody taught her how to promote it.
And I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait to see it. And I know you guys have been asking me to talk about the Quad. I have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. This new half of the Real Housewives of Atlanta is starting to get good. And they got that girl, what's her name?
Is it about to end up?
No. Nah, that's too much. Too much.
No, I don't mean the series. I mean this season.
No, this season's not about the end.
Oh.
Because they showed a new trailer of all the shit that's to come. And Kim did. That was Brothers and Kidney fight. Oh, she threatened Portia. So it all came out last night about the whole lesbian thing. And Marlo is needed on that show because she gets the shit started.
First it used to be Kenya.
Yeah. And she went in on Kenya last night and I felt so bad for Kenya. But I shouldn't have felt bad.
Because Kenya would have did it.
Yeah. And she was like, bitch, I see why your mom don't even want to mess with you. Like, I know, right. I mean, I thought that Kenya would have something to come back with.
But she didn't.
No, she just sat there. And that's not the Kenya I love. Because Kenya, you like to provoke people, and she provoked you. And I think it goes deeper than her not getting the fucking invitation to come to her house for her. It's deeper than that. Anytime somebody can poke you like that and do it 2 or 3 more times, and you just sit there, y'all need to say what's really going on. I'm gonna fucking yell. And this whole Candy's a lesbian, and what's her name?
I mean, she does get.
Yeah, she said that she tried it.
Yeah, she gets me.
She's like, I don't like no fucking dungeon. And then she had these braids in her hair, and they was all holding her back because she was going to fuck off. And then Kim is coming back.
Kim who?
Kim, bitch. Not Kim Phil.
Oh, I'm about to say this. I'm not gonna watch. Not gonna watch.
Not Kim. Not Kim
I
Phil.
saw the thing where she was arguing with Kenya.
And she called her ducklings and bitch.
And told Kenya, you wish you had kids like me.
She went off. Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I thought this was going back in the face. But then she hit it where it hurt. You wish you had kids like me, bitch.
And you wish you had a husband.
And you wish you had a husband like me. And I'm still with them. And I ain't been on this show for almost 5 damn seasons. And I'm still with my man. Yeah. I know that's the fuck right now. She let it be known. She let it be known. I don't care how loud Kenya overtalked her. I saw that clip. And she let it be known, bitch. I'm still with my man. And I got kids. And you wish you had both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brad. Kim got, somebody gave her some backbone. Because she told her, bitch, fuck you. I would say the same thing too. You wish you had what I had, bitch.
That's where it hurts her.
And that's where it hurts her, because you ain't got a man and you don't have no kids. But you got so much fucking shit to say. You need to keep your mouth shut and your legs open. Now twirl on that. Now twirl on that, bitch. Keep your mouth shut and your legs open to me, you'll get what I got.
So we're going to go. Thank y'all for watching this video. And we will see y'all later this week with another video. Peace. And keep watching SNL. Because I love it. I want to discuss her no more. But they have been hilarious lately.
Yeah, they could come together.
Yes.